we're actually between our trial system to change our trial system on our EROWA actually. Okay, so instead to put back our system EROWA, we have to change all the springs, the ball, and all the seals we are inside. Okay, so if you have trouble with the pickup and drop electrode on your machine, so most of the time is that's the solution for all your trouble. Okay, because if you have air leak on your system, you always have a pickup or dropped electrode problem. So instead to try to set the SP24 behind the machine, so mostly you have to change that kit. So after removing our trial, so we're gonna put back our system here, and we're gonna change all the springs, all the bolts, and all that. Okay, and then set it again. So now I changed that part. I just put the 4 screw. The 4 screw are the same that for the 3R systems. So until done, so I just tighten a bit the screw to set with my watch here. So I set the concentricity of the port of 4 microns. Okay. So you can see here, you should at least between 4-5 microns. Okay. So it's 0.002 my watch here. So when that is set, it's easy then for the next part to be also concentric, because if that is worse than the one you're gonna put, you couldn't push your part to set it correctly. So when you will hurt it by this copper parts, so the parts who are this one will be hurting that one, so it will be impossible for you. So this one has to be at least 4-5 micron concentricity set. Okay, and then you tighten all the screw on the same strength. Okay, so that's the one of the steps to set that EROWA system. Okay, now we're gonna put all the bolts and the springs on that part. Okay, so I will set again those parts, and I will show you after. So here you have this part, the upper parts, and the ball. So the balls, I will put some grease inside to avoid losing them. Okay, and so put the bolts inside like this, and then I let these parts under, because if the ball felt, so I can get them in that basket. Okay, so otherwise I will lose it on the drop tank here, and then you are losing your kit. Okay, that was the installation of the bolts. So now I just put those parts again. So I remove my 2 long screws. Okay, so I have intermediary screws, and then I'm to the third type of screws. So you can see the length. So from this one and this one I should have 5 mm differences. Okay, because it was a bit complicated. So I have 2 long screws here, and now I have that size, and the intermediary size is inside, and that's the original one. Okay, so don't forget the washer to put on it. Okay, so now I have to put the original one to finish to tighten the screws and to get until I close the entire I forget to remove that screws again here, bam, and so this one here, and now I can tie it up the end. Okay, so with 9 springs, sorry, it's quite difficult to tighten. So when I'm sure that all the screws are okay, so I remove the intermediary screws like this, and I put the original one. So here actually, so I remove that screw. So it's a long process, but that process is sure. Okay, like this. And now slowly and slowly, so I need to change side, and now screw by screw, step by step. I'm gonna tighten all the screws. Not too strong because I have to set the consistency of the chuck. Okay, so now see from the beginning we have a 3R chuck. Now we have the EROWA. So thank you for your attention. See you next time.